Alright, after being wildly disappointed with my IKEA turntable that I'm returning, I decided to go just a little bit better. Didn't want to spring for like a Riga planar or something like that yet. Got a Sony PS-LX310BT. BT for Bluetooth, obviously. It's got USB ripping, a built-in preamp, and it's got fully automatic playback. I think it's even got auto return, right? Let's see. Powerful sound. One-step fully automatic playback. Various listening styles. So you can hook this up to another amp, to some speakers, to headphones. You can even do Bluetooth. Kind of cool. I could see myself popping on a record and maybe kicking back on the couch with some Bluetooth headphones in. Let's unbox it. See what's in there. We'll get it set up. This one, I believe, has been on the market for a while. It's the newer version of some older Sony Bluetooth turntable, but I think this one improves on some things based on comments I was seeing. Let me give you a little diagram of how to take everything out. How lovely. Let's do exactly that. What do I do with the circle? I just take the circle off? Maybe this is more confusing than I thought. It's the platter, right? Why is it on top? No, I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm dealing with. You ever use one of these little slice tools? Best little tools ever. Go wild with it without being afraid of cutting yourself. Voila. Ah, yes, there she is. So I'll set that aside. Get that off. Very detailed instructions for how you are supposed to take this out. The reality is the tape is what's screwing me up. This would just come apart like that. Come on. The plastic lid. Kind of neat. Obviously you want to keep it on there, keep dust off and whatnot, but you can remove it, you know. It's a pretty sleek look, so a lot of the time I'll probably have it sitting up on my shelf without the plastic lid, just so it looks cooler. But when I'm listening, I'll have that on there. Alright. Getting into the meat of it here. Here's a box of something. Power adapter. That's nice of them. My IKEA one didn't even come with that. What a slap in the face, right? Manuals, registration. Alright. This whole thing's gonna come out. Before we get to that, there's that. So I still don't really know what they're trying to show me here. I don't know if it has something to do with the needle, or maybe it's saying there's more accessories in there. I don't know. I really, oh, that's exactly what it's saying. Huh. Yeah. Very lightweight. Very, very lightweight. But for a $250 turntable, we're not getting the highest quality of materials, right? That's okay. Alright, there she is. Guess we gotta put her together. It's a new one for me. Well, let's do that together, huh? Let's take out our other accessories here. Got your little adapter for what? For like little 45s. You pop that on there, stay fit. I'm not an expert with this stuff, by the way, in case you couldn't tell. And then this is one of the arms for the plastic. Pretty sure. Because here's the other arm for it. So we got those. Done with all the styrofoam. Let's put her together. Look at that, you came here for an unboxing and now you're getting... Alright, speaking of Sony gadgets, my Sony camera just glitched out for the first time in months. And I don't know if it actually recorded any of that, but I guess we'll see. Step one is to place this thing on the spindle. Oops. That's a fun noise, isn't it? And then we want to turn the platter to the position where I can see the motor pulley through the rectangle hole with the tips of the red ribbon taped on the platter. So... got that. Turn it to where you can see the motor pulley. There's the motor pulley. Peel off the adhesive tape, pull and hold the red ribbon, and then hook the drive belt around the motor pulley. Let me get intimate with the instructions for a second so we don't screw this up. Alright, so basically what we're doing is we're removing this tape, right, to get the ribbon in motion. The ribbon is attached to the drive belt. So, as you can see, I now have the drive belt, which we don't want to get twisted while placing it. So we're just going to kind of gently work it on there. Perfect. And then we're going to find a way to... Oh, there we go. We got it perfectly placed. We removed the red tape. Exactly what we need. All right. Voila. Alright, so we solved that problem, and if you screw up, they've got a bunch of instructions here on what to do with the belt, how to get it all reattached to the spindle and all that, or the platter, rather. Next, place the mat for the platter onto the platter. More tape. Yay. So obviously this is a cheaper turntable. It's got a, what is this, like a felt mat or something. I like that I saw some of the cool mats that come with the really expensive turntables. So someday perhaps I'll upgrade to one of those. Not really in the market for that yet. But we'll see how much we like this one. Maybe I'll just spring for something else. Doubt it, but it wouldn't be unlike me to do that. Ooh, this is not felt. This is like, what is this? It's like some sort of fabric. Fabric mat. Place them on. Boom. That's looking nicer already. Cool. Do the following operations to set the operating mechanism for the platter and tone arm to its initial state. Oh, I'm not plugged in, so I guess we need to go actually get this hooked up and we'll continue this. Alright, so I'm setting up back here. I got kind of a mess with the wires, and the problem is this IKEA stand is like open back, so I need to find a way. I can't get everything together and out of the way. I can use some Velcro ties. That's only going to do so much. So we'll see what happens there. I don't know. But here's the back of the player. I don't think I showed you. You've got your DC in, you've got USB output, you've got your gain select, and you've got phone over line output, as well as the on button. Also, just to show you my convoluted setup here, the Sony spits out two built-in hardwired RCA left and right, which I then had an adapter for, I think from my old Audio-Technica table, I don't know. So that has female ends. That comes out to a 3.5 female, I think, yeah. In which case I've got the male end 3.5 of the ridiculous cord that splits left and right into my JBL monitor speakers. These big old jacks, I don't know what that is, what, 1/8 or something? There we go. Alright, so now that we've got this all hooked up, it wants us to set the operating mechanism for the platter and tone arm to its initial state. So I removed the little twist tie and styrofoam that was holding that down. Remove the string that's holding it. Yep, press the up down button to raise the tone arm. Which is, I didn't need power for that, I'm stupid. We've done that. Now we need to use my hand to slowly rotate the platter clockwise 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, press the up down button to lower the tone arm. Oh, I didn't know you were moving over here. Come back. Et voila. Now we can put the dust cover on if we want. So, let me do that real quick. I think basically you got one of these guys. It looks like you're supposed to put it on the cover itself. Let me do that. Right, so basically these go like that with that little part popping out. Kind of snug, gets right in there. Same thing with that one. Ta-da! Now if we want to use it, we can align it. Hard to show you, sorry, with one hand here. Basically I'm going to punch that into the back. Self-explanatory. If you can't figure it out, well, this might have not been the turntable for you. Go grab your parents or friend or someone. And here we've got our setup. I've got it so that I've got room for the player and whatever record I'm listening to. And for the sake of this recording, I just picked a video game soundtrack since I won't get copyright on it. So let's get a record going on here. First things first, I've got this set to line, or sorry, do I have it set to line? Yeah, I've got line out because I want it to use the preamp because, well, these speakers do have some amplification, but I don't have it hooked up to a real amp. But you could. Cool thing about this IKEA stand, that's what you've got room for down here. Room for something like that. Amps or other gear. You could put the turntable down there if you really wanted. Good stuff. So we've taken the little stylus cover off. I'm gonna pop my Sonic album on there and we'll see how it sounds. Alright, so it's on there. It's a full record. We don't have to change anything. It's not a 7-inch. It's going to play at 33 RPM. All I should have to do is hit start. Well, might have to turn on the player. Yeah, that would help. So remember that little on button I showed you in the back. Oops, and because I already pressed start, I think it's just gonna go. Yep, there she goes. Gently put the lid down. And in a couple seconds here, I've got some Sonic music playing. I've got these speakers at about half volume, so they can get much louder, but sounds pretty good to me. There you go, I kicked it up a bit, a few more notches. And that's the thing, right? To my untrained ears, this sounds fantastic. Why should I spend another $800 on one of these things? Good stuff. Sony 310, I don't know what the hell the name was, but you watched the video, you know it. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if there's other things you want to see about this turntable. Appreciate you watching. Take care. Bonus footage. Let's press stop. It knows to take the little arm off, moves it back over, and you can take your record off once it stops spinning. Too cool.